for renewed ambition. Just listen to that noise of the setting.
Identify as the key man in this fixture.
Well, this at the age of 16, he's had to grow up very quickly because of that. And you've got to remember, his shot stopping is second to none.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. So that's got things underway. Barcelona must not lose. The potential ramifications simply too much to contemplate. Now it's Kane. And here's Adley. Nicely spread. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. That's a good ball out wide. And he's had a shot! Goal! Barcelona! Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one.
Marcou para o Barcelona. Aos 9 minutos do jogo, o camisola número 8.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
How important will this turn out to be? This is going to give them a lot more options now.
And here's Kane. Good pressure, determined, intense.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Well, it's a scoreline to raise the eyebrow. 1-0 to the underdogs.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Look at the space here. Oh, shooting chance! And a neat finish. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
They've got another one, and this might happen. Now it's Kane. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Not the most convincing of passes. Now it's Kane. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And the shot! No, just not quite.
Well, it wasn't the worst decision, really. He certainly had enough belief to take it on.
More and more pressure on the ball here. 15 minutes till half-time. He's beaten the last man. That has been slung wide. The shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! It's all becoming so easy! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
And yes, it's him again. A case now of complete control. Tries from a long way out. A whisker away from making it 4.
Barcelona certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
That's an excellent interception. Alexander-Arnold. Adli. And Alexander-Arnold.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de compensação.
And it's Messi. Now it's Kane. Opts for safety. And the referee has blown for half-time. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will. Down to business again. Back to the keeper it goes. Donnarumma is there to clear. No, that's been intercepted. Messi. Picked out brilliantly, and a chance! Has another go! And it's in! This day becomes absolutely perfect! Utterly ideal. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Barcelona are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Good ball, good take. He's found a way through. Real chance! And there's a goal. How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Adley. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Chance for a shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Messi. And Caicedo. Now it's Kane. That's rather hopeful. Valverde. Now it's Kane. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Steaming on goalwards, shoots! He's put it wide.
Yeah, that was a fantastic run, and it showed how brilliantly energetic he is.
Barcelona choosing to make the first change.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case. Caicedo.
Decent chance! Oh, good finish! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts!
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Com a camisola número 11.
Barcelona are looking all but promoted. They can see the greener grass that is beyond the finish line.
They've been brilliant here, Peter. A thoroughly professional.
Tries from distance. Oh, what has happened here? And there's the shot! Oh, he really got hold of that.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Está a proceder-se a uma substituição.
So we have further activity on the bench here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by...
Oh, they could be caught out here! And he shoots! Keeper always had the measure of that.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
They've played it short. Go back here. He's had a shot! He's put his foot right through that one.
Caicedo. Messi.
Foram indicados 4 minutos de compensação.
Driving through the middle. 4 added minutes on the board. Little pass back. Shot could be on. And the shot! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save. And that is that. A statement win on a crucial day, and now major tests await. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Barcelona really deserve full marks to have come through such a difficult game in the manner they did. There's always a feeling that the fear of losing is what ultimately decides games like this, but not on this occasion. They played the game and the occasion beautifully.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.